The sixth eruption in the Reykjanes Peninsula related to the Svartsengi volcanic system of the Iceland has been different in a way. It was started like this, but it was bigger than anything else we have seen so far since the December 2023 actually. The initial volume of the eruption was 1,500 to 2,000 cubic meters per second. It has spread rapidly to 4 kilometers almost, and a flow of it was going to cover the road to the Grindavik. It stopped. It didn't go that direction. It spread in a butterfly pattern to the north and south. Then those stopped, and we had one and two fissures actually near the Stora Skakvel, which were still erupting. And by Saturday, it was around 100 cubic meters, and now is around 20 to 30 cubic meters per second. And it has reduced significantly, but is erupting in those 2 points. The uplift of the land by the magma accumulation in the Svartsengi reservoir thickened the ground by 40 centimeters before erupting, of course, emptying its load. And the location of it was interesting. It was near the plate boundary, and I showed that. And then we have this map by the Icelandic Meteorological Office, which actually confirms my initial guess and observation on that. The land uplift, as I mentioned, was 40 centimeters. But more interesting was the pinching effect in the east-west direction. During the magma accumulation, we had a contraction, as if the magma pushing the Rift Valley together. And then during the eruption, when the moment of eruption happened, the land expanded and opened up, and the magma could come out. And we also saw the land, when it was thickened to 40 centimeters, again dropped down. It just returned to initial phase. That is pinching effect. That is very interesting, and I observed it. Now we see that a similar diagram is also published by the Icelandic Meteorological Office. That was by the University of Iceland. I analyzed it. The volume of the magma eruption is huge, and based on the free fall calculations of 6 seconds for a particle in the top of the fountain reaching the ground, we have reached the conclusion that it's around 176 meters high. At the highest point, it can differ. The risk assessment is now reduced. The gas pollution is the main problem if you are in Grindavik or nearby areas. And the changing of the direction also today is toward the northwest, then it will be toward the west, where the Vågar and other areas are. This is the, of course, updates that Icelandic Meteorological Office has released. The risk assessment is a legal document, and it makes you aware when you've seen that, you know the risk associated with it. And what we have seen so far was the biggest eruption. As I mentioned, I'm really happy that what we have made in our videos, an observation that we have made, are actually accurate, and we are in line with what the Icelandic Meteorological Office has announced today again. And material I had was from yesterday and the day before. I feel really happy about that. My predictions were correct,